Hi, my name is David Jones of David Jones Marketing, and today I want to shoot a video on a topic that I believe a lot of marketers sometimes overlook. Sometimes they are not aware, and it is something that is happening way too often, and I want to kind of expose some of what's going on. Now, we all know that for those of us who are in the affiliate marketing business, that social media plays a very integral part of our ongoing business endeavors. And certainly, you would want to be on the platform that is the most widely used. And for a lot of us, that's Facebook. But Facebook is also the home of a lot of would-be scammers, spammers, you name it, they have it there. And today, I'm going to be going through my friend request list. And this is a person here, Helena Mark, who has sent me a friend request. And I want to point out some characteristics that I've picked up about this profile. And let's see if we can find out any more than what we're actually seeing. And one of the first things that you are going to note about this profile, and before I go any further, forgive me if any pop-ups occur because I haven't turned off notifications, so it's highly likely that some may occur, but it is what it is. So anyway, let's continue. So Helena Mark has sent me a friend request. And based on the photo that we have here, and based on the picture we have here, I'd say they are one and the same person. So this is supposed to be Helena Mark. Now, the thing is, the first thing I usually look at is I try to establish whether the person has been online long or at least has been following the rules in setting up their Facebook account, in which case then you would know that when you're setting up a Facebook account, one of the things that you want to do as a priority to some extent, depending on how much you know about setting up your profile, is to establish your username so that persons can know who you are when they come across your profile. More often than not, the name that you'll see here is more like a tag name. Sometimes a person will just put a nickname or a name other than their actual real name here. But one of the things that more or less stomps them or exposes them, for lack of a better word, would be up here. Here, you'll see as I highlight it, it says facebook.com/benedictor.samuel9. Samuel Benedictor. Probably not even the person's real name, but that's the name of the person behind this account. Two things here, Samuel, Helena. Samuel, Helena. Is Samuel Helena or is Helena Samuel? I don't know, but we're going to look at it. The next thing I do is I normally would check the message, open the message box to see if they have sent me a message along with the friend request. So we have 11 mutual friends. So that's not very many. So there's nothing there. As I scroll down, it says here that the person is an entrepreneur, they're a market educator, they're a financial analyst. Now, there are going to be key things that will speak to me when I look at a person's intro. And when I do that, that automatically will tell me whether I want to know any more about this person or whether I'm just going to put them on the delete list or delete them, that's it. But the reason why I'm going on is because when I opened this profile here, the first thing I noticed was the name in the URL and how much it differed from the name of the person who's supposedly the owner of the account. Now, the person says here that they went to Ripon Christian Schools, lives in San Diego, California, from Lima, Peru, married, and they are into investments. So from the time I see you're into investments, that means that you are probably someone who's into crypto for the most part, or in these investment companies where you put in money and they trade it for you or they make money on it for you and then they pay you out at the end of a week or whatever. So from the time I see that, and that's not my speed, I delete you because normally if you do accept these persons because you are a friendly person or you just want to add some friends to your list, you never know, they may be looking for something else to get into. More often than not, then it backfires because the next thing they want to be doing is shoving some program down your throat. Now this person here seems to be connected with on passive, so the real Helena Mark seems to be connected with on passive, and on passive is not something that impresses me either because for the most part, um, I have my reservations and doubts about that program. I mean, it's been building for Lord knows 3-4 years, and they recently launched it, I think late last year. Who knows if it's making anybody any money? I don't know. But these are some of the things that I'm going to share with you that are synonymous with people who are not the true account owners. Now here you have a post. Helena Mark is with Miguel Brasileiro and 3 others. All right. And sometimes, well, you can't tell much about a person based on who their friends are. Certainly, you can still pick up the region that most of their friends are coming from, and that can sometimes speak to, what they're about. Now, you can also look at the hobbies because here we have adaptive rafting, baseball, car racing, ballooning, and I'm going back to the name of the person and I'm looking at these hobbies and I'm like, okay. They seem more to be in fashion with a Samuel than a Helena, but hey, your guess is as good as mine. Look at the comments. All right, I often would check to see who has shared the post if it ever opens. But when I check the comments, I notice another thing. You have a lot of comments here, and these comments would have been made. This post was made, well, only 9 hours, so it's not been out long. But we don't have any responses to the comments by the owner, Helena Mark. That usually is a red flag. Whether it's a red flag because there's obviously reservations or doubts about the owner, it's certainly not good for them, even if it was a proper and a true account, because that's not going to gain them very favorable mark where the algorithm is concerned. And then you have a person here who I happen to know as well, making a comment as it relates to the program on passive. All right. So I'll go to another post. Now this second post here was done 3 days ago. Again, it's on passive in nature. We have here 2 comments and 2 shares. The shares were done by 2 people, not Helena was not one of them. And the comments are also not responded to. So Helena does not respond to her comments. Then there's one here again, 3 days. So she posted twice on this day. And this one, happy Sunday, friends. And she's looking at a computer. This one has 21 comments and she has responded to none of them. As you can see, there are the comments and she has responded to none of them, not one. That is also a sign. Then we have a third post 3 days ago, stay connected. And we have some guys in the room on their laptops. Some more words about on passive. This one has 119 likes. I'm not going to see much more because they have not accepted her as a friend. Then you have this one here 4 days ago on passive again. Um, this one, you can see her friends also here. Some of these people I know because they're also on my friends list as well. Haven't seen this guy in some time. He's in the US. All right, so then as I scroll down, let me see, there are 5 comments. Let me look at some of the other comments. Let me see if any of these comments were responded to because I'm trying to see the person doesn't seem to respond. And that's a usual sign with persons who are not, you know, not real. You don't get them commenting on the material. Then we have here January 14th, whatever this is. Um, not sure what they're doing there. Come down now, we have December 24. Uh, then we have December 6th, Mega Pro. Not sure what that is about. Then December 4th, if you have a Bitcoin wallet. So this is something here. This is the crypto element I mentioned. December 4th. Again, I'm not sure. I can probably open one of these pictures to see. Ivana Milo is the one responsible for this. Uh, December 4 again. Uh, December 4 again. Another December 4. December 4 again. So this is about 3 or 4 posts on December 4. December 4 again. Maybe the account was started on December 4. I don't know. December 4 again. So you see how much times this person has posted on that one day, December 4. This is incredible. All right, so it says here on November 12th, she updated her cover photo. So this is where we're beginning to get somewhere. Uh, be nice to your be nicer to your customers and your competitors. Interesting. So you see, the thing here is that I don't have any doubts that Helena Mark, if that's her real name, is somebody real. But obviously this profile has been taken over. Right? But anyway, let's move on. If not, we will be going to be here all day. And I haven't covered much of the stuff I want to cover as yet. So when I normally get a profile like this is how I would normally go through it. You've seen how I've gone down and I've looked through as many of the posts as I could to try to get a handle on something. And one thing I can say for sure is this person does not respond to any of the comments made on their posts. I will click now on the about to see what we can find out, if anything. And November 12th, so I was right to some extent. November 12th is when the person started to work as an entrepreneur. Maybe the changes were made around that time. Um, let me see, there's something here that says hometown. Uh, let me see if I can pick up Peru uh, based on the names. Peru here again. Okay, so let me look at some of the photos here. All right, I mean, seem to be in that section. No check-ins to show. Okay. Sometimes we can also see the likes, and the likes can also tell you a lot. So here we have Accent Capital. And that's one of those investment places I would have mentioned. Chris Fresh. No, Chris Fresh. He's an artist. Let's look at the thing here. Instrumental vampire, whatever that means. Look at the number here, 234. For those of you who may not know, any number with an area code starting 234 is normally out of Nigeria. And here we have life and entertainment. Uh, then we have Omega Pro. Omega Pro, that plus 44, that could be out of the UK. And this is a trade, some trading, something like yellow. Okay. Then we have Validus. Validus providing financial information. Okay. So I'm not seeing any more likes at present, but certainly enough to make me wonder why would a lady Helena Mark be interested in somebody like Chris Fresh? I don't. It just brings me back again to Samuel Benedictor up here. But it is what it is. Now, there are some other things that you can do if and when you're checking out a profile. Sometimes I go to the friends, and depending on how updated the person's profile is, you might be able to learn something here. I'll look at the recently added to see who are some of the persons that they recently added. And what I want to find out here basically is to get an idea of perhaps where some of these people are coming in from in terms of geographical location. I'm not going to go into all of that here now because I'm on a video. I don't want it to take that long. But I'm seeing I'm looking at the names and perhaps the possible origin of the names. See what I can discover here. Okay, so this isn't really telling me anything. I'm seeing some people that I know. Okay, one or two people that is. So let me come back up here. I have the mutual friends, and I'll definitely see, I should only see 11 persons once this mutual friend comes up because it says we only have 11 mutual friends. So I'll see all of them here. Okay, good. Dr. Stan, Angie, okay. Now on the photos, sometimes what we can do on the photos is we can click on a photo to open it. And when we open the photo, we can right click on the photo and we can search the image with Google. You can click on that, and what that will do is it will highlight the photo and it will see if the photo comes up anywhere else on Google, and it'll give us information on that photo when it pops up, if it pops up. Sometimes it may not show anything really. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Doesn't seem like the image is even forthcoming because sometimes you'll see the image over here, but I'm not seeing anything that is happening. Okay, so it's not showing me anything. It's not showing me anything. It's probably looking at the person, at what the person is wearing and seeing if it has any images that kind of shows that what they're wearing, but I'm not seeing anything that points to anything that tells me who this person is. So that does not work. So I'll close that. And I will go on to another photo perhaps. I'll probably try it with another one. Not the blockchain one. I don't want to try it with that. Should I try it with this one? Let me see. Let me try it with this one and see. Search image with Google. Let me see. Again, no comments on the pictures. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Does anyone even do this, what I'm doing here now? Or do you guys just accept Tom, Dick, and Harry and call that a day? Does anyone even go through all this? Sometimes I really wonder what's the purpose of the scammer? What are they doing? What are they trying to do? It's only bringing up imagery pertaining to the outfit that she's wearing. I'm not seeing anything else that speaks to the identity of the person. So I will try one more photo. More than likely, let me try this one here. Let me see. I wasn't going to try this one. Um, I was going to try another photo, the one that is her profile photo, but let me see what this one brings up. Okay, so this one doesn't show me. It just has, if you look at the pattern here, that's the same pattern she has in her dress. So this is just again showing me visual matches as far as patterns, but nothing as it relates to the persona. So we struggled there for sure. But let me more or less come off of these photos for now, because I think I've seen sufficient. I mean, we don't really have videos, no activity to show the check-ins. We don't really have check-ins. And if I click on more, sports. Let me see if they have anything on sports. Do they have anything on sports? Anything with sports? No sports to show. Okay. Questions. Okay. So there's nothing else really to show here. What about music? Ah, no music. So do I give this a thumbs down or a thumbs up? What do you think, guys? Is this profile real or is this a fake? Or maybe Helena Mark does have a profile, but this is definitely not being run by her. This one is being run by Samuel Benedictor, and it's possible that he may have taken the pictures off, created a new something, and I don't know. But one thing I'll tell you is that the request, the friend request, will be deleted. And what I very well may do is block the person as well, so that I don't have any other worries about Helena. You know, uh, boom. So that's it. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to show you basically how you would go about profiling or checking out the profiles of the persons who are looking to friend you, so that you have an idea of what's happening and stuff like that. So I think that's it. That's all there is for this. Normally, what I do when I also, let me see if I can pull up something else and show you. Normally, when I'm checking out someone for the person who sent me a friend request, the first thing that I do, now I'm not, I know the page isn't available because I blocked you, so I don't expect to see the page. But let me see what's going to pop in here. I want to show you something else before I go. Michelle Masango. Let me pull her up. Let me pull up Michelle. Now, this is not the case with everyone, so you still can't look at it as a standard rule. But the first thing I normally would do, this is how most of the profiles will pop up. This is what you'll see, right? The profile ID, and it's a number. Some people, however, go to the trouble of actually building their rapport and setting themselves up as I said, creating a username. The way to find out that is the first thing I do is I click on post. When I click on post, what it does is it immediately changes. You'll see here it now says Michelle Masango. Michelle Masango. Michelle sent you a friend request. So right away, I have an idea then that Michelle Masango might very well be a real person and indeed the owner of this profile. I'll click on message and here what she says here. Um, she says here, hey David, thanks for commenting on Matt's post. Appreciate you. You're doing good. Now, obviously, I commented on someone's post that she is associated with. I cannot remember. I comment on so many posts, but certainly she sent me a friend request. She is out of South Africa, lives in Johannesburg. Okay. Um, so she is somebody that I would obviously seek to get to know. Um, she has an appointment thing set up. She has a Facebook group. You can probably click to go to that Facebook group and see what I see. Let me see. We have 95 mutual friends. So okay. I see. I commented on a post with by Matt Joe, who is and his wife Prima, and there are some successful affiliate marketers and coaches. And I think this is the post here. This is probably the post here that I commented on that she decided to reach out to me, no doubt. So yeah, so that's how she found me. So I am kind of satisfied based on the fact that she has reached out to me. She sent me a message. She thanked me for commenting on Matt's post here. And this is Matt here. And this is a real person because I know of him and his wife. So I'm satisfied that this girl is real. And certainly she gets a thumbs up. So I will confirm her request and I will shoot her a message as well to let her know that I am okay with it. Let's see here. Thank you for connecting. It's nice to make your acquaintance. Tell me a bit about yourself and what it is that you do. I can see that you are in the online space, but I'd like to know more specifically. Right. So she'll see that and she'll more likely respond and that I will go from there. So that is basically it. I haven't really gone full down in her post because once I saw the connection with why she reached out, this is enough for me for now. I would often then come back and go back through the person's post in greater detail and then see what they're up to, what they're doing, and see if there's any things that any way we can probably help each other out and stuff like that. Spotlight on progress. And this is something here that I love. When a person is a person goes live, you can really then know for sure you're in the right spot, right? Because here she is live and she's going through some stuff here. So I'll come back and listen to that a little later. And this group here, Bethmita, all of them are around the same group. So I know what I know. I have a bit of history, not history, sorry. I have a bit of knowledge as it relates to that, to those persons and what have you. So interesting. All right, so that's basically it. So this video is a wrap. That's all I want to share with you. And certainly we went through two profiles. One got the thumbs down, one got the thumbs up. So at least you have an idea now of how to go about making sure that the persons that you are adding are worthy of being added, and certainly persons that you want to touch base with and rub shoulders with, etc., etc. So that's it for now. This is David Jones, and I thank you for watching. And that's it. Over and out.